Ladles and jelly spoons, Tim Dowd for Living with MS in Tenerife. Here it's 5:55. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tim Dowd for Living with MS in Tenerife. Roll intro. Da-da-da-da-da. Tim Dowd for Living with MS in Tenerife, together with Christine. Hi, Chris.
Oh, that's one of the walls.
We can take these off until somebody comes in, or until we're watching a video. I knew that was going to happen. I thought as soon as we go live, the bloody shade will bugger off. Okay, what we're going to do? Hey, gotta know respect. What do you think you do? The sun's shining on my computer, so I'll put a brolly here. Can you get your water there? There you go. I put the toaster on it. So the toaster, it's all high tech, you know. I've got a toaster as a weight.
Brave little toaster.
The brave little toaster, exactly. Cool dudes. So let's skip the advert. Don't you go skipping adverts. So I got me phone here, which is nearly out of battery, so luckily enough I've got my Tau 2. This is my Tau 2, and it's a battery, and I showed it you last week. It's got the lightning adapter there, and I've got the USB-C plugged in to my modern iPhone, the iPhone 16. Okay, see who's on. Adam McGuinness is on. Evening, Tim. Gary Davis is on. Peter Glennon. Good evening, Dave Mulready. It's Craig. Evening, Tim. Hope you're both well. We are. Anne Marie's on the island today. She should be landing in about an hour, I think. Ian the Volley King's on. Amiman Travels. Amiman Travels saying hi, Tim. Martin Voss is on. Alex. I am so sorry, Alex. Hi, Tim. Well, time is just out by 30 minutes for a meet-up this morning. Just having pre-dinner drinks before starters and chicken with the roasted garlic aioli and entrecôte with French fries. Oh, very good, very good. And I was supposed to meet loads of people today, and I had it in my mind that I was getting up at the normal time and meeting at the normal that I always meet, you know, between 8:15 and 8:45, to go live at 9 o'clock. But obviously we don't go live on a Monday. So I'd arranged with these people half an hour later, you know, to get a little bit of Zeds in, and I totally forgot. And I was down the bottom here waiting for somebody, nobody there. I thought, oh well, maybe they've had a hard Sunday, you know. So then I went to the second place where I was supposed to pick the other two people up, and they weren't there either. So then I started thinking, just a minute, did I say Sunday, or is it today, or am I too late, or am I too early? The problem was I had to be back by 11 o'clock. So whatever I would have done, it would have been too late. Anyway, I ended up going and doing a bit of a film around Los Cristianos, and I got an interview in Los Cristianos today, and I got 2 interviews yesterday in the where was it, Monte Cristo. So we're going to see those in a minute. So Alex, I do apologise. Enjoy your dinner. Joanna Early's on. Rocky Earth Guy. Hi, Jassy. Today's live stream. Where are you, Jassy? Home, or are you travelling? Kev Weaver, Amiman Travels saying hi to Christine. Adam's on. Hi, Adam. We call at 6:30. Okay. Louisa Parks, thanks for all your help, Louise, there. Hi, Gola, Tim and Christina says Jassy. Ruth Robertson saying hi. Craig, evening, Jassy. Ian the Volley, everybody saying hi to Jassy. My darling Nick, he always gives me such a great boost. My darling Nick. Hi, Tim and Christine from Yargum on Ilkley Bar Tat. So somebody has registered, time sensitive, who is coming. It says 2 spots. This is confirmed invitees Adam Hussein and, oh no, that's just, okay, nobody new registered. If you do want to register, don't forget to go to timothydowd.com/live and register. Then you'll get the link sent to you, and the link sent, you can come in and say hello, and we can get on the group chat here. you'll be over there, and yeah, you'll be over there. So at 6:30, you'll be coming in. If nobody comes in, then it's just us and Adam. So, or up and Atom? No, us and Adam. There you go. So what I want to do is for you two guys to bite the bullet, hold your phone like this, and come in and say hello. That would be great if you could. Kevin Beatty's on. Thanks for all your support there, Kevin. Jesse's on. Ray Duffy's on. Hi, Ray from the Kingdom. See, it's not only you that I miss. I'm missing everybody today. It's all my fault, of course. Evening to you both, says Kevin Beatty. 6:30 goal, yes. Dane Doofus, good evening, Tim and Christine. Had a good day at work today. The gardening jobs with my dad are still going all fine. Not out the door with work, but have regular customers with edges to cut. There you go. That's also nice. Peter, Glenn, and saying hi to Jesse. Neil Davidson, hi Neil. I haven't had a chance to look at your latest video, but I'm going to look at it later on. Don't forget, go to Neil Davidson's YouTube channel and take a look at his latest video on his journey. They're always very interesting, and they always come up with good news, middle news, bad news, that type of thing. But everything's on a positive note. So go and give him some love there. And don't forget, he is the instigator and head admin of the Tenerife Friends group, which will be being inundated this month with loads of pictures because there's loads of people on the island. And who knows, we might even meet up with the world famous Anne-Marie Elton and her little sidekick. He's going to kill me for that. David Butler, I love you, Butler. I love you, Butler. John Early back home in London. Had a great day. Catch up soon. I'm in man saying hi. Ian Williams, hi Tim. Wish we were there. Only 182 days to go. That's 6 months. 182 days. Jim Cairns is on. Chris's camera's frozen. It is. That's because I moved something, I think. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to unplug Chris's camera and plug it back in again. And that should give us a new thingy-maroogie. What's she called? There. There, she's moving again now. Thanks, Jim. Neil, Louise, Adam, Rocky, remember to hit the like. Thank you very much. Ruth's on. I've taken out our black Labrador Jen for a walk, done the cleaning and washing job search, and applied for 2 cleaning jobs, sales assistant and store assistant, in sunny but windy here in Scotland. I would go and apply for the job of Prime Minister of Scotland. You're such a hard worker. I reckon you get it like that. I'd vote for you. We are there, Tim, a week today, and we need to sort out where we're going for our walk with you. You can just decide if you want me to come and pick you up and take you to a little village somewhere, have a walk around, go back. That's okay. Or we can just, I'll come to you and we'll walk around your area again. Joanne, Nick, Mark Wickens is on. Good evening. Rocky Earth Guy, Daniel's on. Jamie England's on. Christina's no longer frozen. But just to confirm, we're meeting next Wednesday, Jimmy, I think. And we're going to Little Germany, is that right? Perfect. Holiday Philosophers on. The holiday, you know who the Holiday Philosophers is, don't you? From Österreich. Susie and Thomas. How the devil are you? Do us a favour, Thomas. Could you send me that link for that tax guy? Because it's getting a bit late and I still haven't found one. Only if he's got time. But let me know either way, would you? Thank you, sir. Marjorie's on. Sorry we missed you, Christine, last week. Next time, no surprises. Love you both. Yeah, it's Christina's all like surprises, but unfortunately, when I don't take her out, she's in knickers and bra.
That, of course I would have come.
Of course you would, yeah. And the only reason she didn't come to see Orcus Whaling, and it wasn't because she didn't want to see him, it's because I said we were going to talk technical, didn't I?
Yeah.
And we ended up not doing that.
Like
Daniel,
the name so
turn Chris back on. I've done it, yeah, it did. Sorry?
Like the name so Orcus Whaling.
You like the name Orcus Whaling? It's an anagram of Craig Lawson. Adam Hussein, Spain bar shooting. Who were Ross Monaghan and Eddie Lyons Jr.? Oh dear. See, you can write. No more holding bloody pieces of paper up to the camera. Jimmy, yes, we're looking forward to it. Cool dude. And Jack Bell is on as well. Bob from Amazon Travels has a channel too. Exactly. Somebody asked me the other day, why do you allow people to push their channels on your channel? And I said, well, it's not a competition, first thing, right? There's plenty of people can watch, and they can watch whatever they want. The second thing is, I was helped by Lee the Macmaster to get to the first 1,000, and then he helped me again to get to 5,000, and then he helped me again to get to 10,000. So I think that part of the thing is I'm paying forward and paying back what I got, and you know, it is nice to get more subscribers. I'm losing them at the moment because typically what happens when somebody pushes my channel, like the Lee, they'll come over and they go, oh yeah, he's a funny lad. Then they'll watch it for a bit and they'll go, nah, not for me, and then they'll unsubscribe again. So I get subscribers and then unsubscribers at the same time. So I'm pretty standard. The only thing is, so I haven't had a new subscriber for 3 weeks, and then I look in the things and it says you've had 30 new subscribers, but I've had 30 unsubscribers, so it just stays the same. And it's the first time in years that I went down the other day. So that could also be housekeeping from YouTube. Sometimes the old accounts that have subscribed to you for years no longer exist, or they've changed it or something like that, and then it toddles off. Carol's on. Everybody's talking amongst themselves. So, what's been happening since last week?
Oh,
Yeah, like what? I can't remember. Every day's the bloody same for me.
that's why we're getting old.
Get
Like
round.
me, I was really worried because I forgot the word for
See?
the full Monty.
For the full Monty.
All of a sudden it was gone. It was always clear to me the full Monty.
The full Monty. And the Monty bit, you missed, did you? The word Monty, or the whole thing, the full Monty.
The whole thing, I
Yeah?
didn't know what it was.
You knew you knew the thing, but you didn't know what it meant, or you.
I didn't know what it meant. No.
All right. When I said, "Do you want the full Monty?" and you said, "What's that?" I remember that
Right.
now. I remember that now. What is the full Monty? Now, a lot of people here are thinking I'm stripping, because there was a film called The Full Monty where the men took their clothes off. And that's not it. And I don't have a wide enough lens to show it here. But basically, the full Monty is I bring Christina she's got a phone, right? And I've got this Bose loudspeaker. And sometimes when she's on a bike or somewhere else, she likes the Bose loudspeaker, a glass of water, and her phone. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, the full Monty. Innit, kid?
Yep,
The full O Monty O, as we
I
say.
remember now.
Trish is on. Tim, you're a great guy, and that's why you promote other people's channels. Exactly. It costs me nothing. It costs me nothing. And it gives somebody a bit of pleasure. And you never know, the next channel that I push might be your favourite. Apart from me, of course. Look at Jassy. I mean, Jassy's channel is so professional, it puts the rest of us to shame, to tell you the truth. Because what he's been doing, I've just seen Ray, book club for your better half. You got a $5 from Ray, or €5 from Ray,
you.
or quid actually, for a book.
Thank you very
Right.
much.
Thank you so much, Ray. And I can do this now, look. Bling. What I could do is program it that when it comes in, it pops up automatically and rings a little bell. But I thought that might be annoying with all you people paying. I do like the when you pay online, because that gives you that it's public, but I do want to thank all those people that send us donations privately. and they do that through the PayPal account. And if you use family and friends, we get 100% of that. So thank you for those people as well. Oh, yep, still loading. My darling saying hat, my darling. Can I just call you Nick? Nice one, Ray. Help where I can. Yep. But don't forget, Google takes 20 odd % of what you send. So if you want to support us anonymously, then go to timothydow.com/sponsor, and we get 100% of that immediately. I got to wait till a month after next for this. Cool, dude. But I really like it because what it does, it shows your love for us. Thank you so much. Right, what we're going to do is we asked Chris what you did a lot, but you didn't say anything really. What was the major thing that happened? Oh, I talked to Stephanie today before we do that. Let's give Stephanie an update. She's really sorry that she hasn't updated the online thing, but she says she's going to do that. And she's feeling a lot better now. She's still lethargic, so she doesn't know how to get rid of that, does she? She doesn't know what it is, but she's got an appointment with the doctor next week, and I think she's got her first scan next month. So when they go and see the what's happened, and maybe they can find out what's happening with the eye and also with the numbness in her face. And she's pretty good at not forgetting the words now, right? She's pretty good at not forgetting the words now.
Not like your mom.
You're not like her mum, yeah. But she did say, please tell him that I am going to update that, and I think she did thank everybody personally anyway when they donated. But I thought that was really fantastic what you guys did, helping her out there. Her husband's back at work now, and so that'll be okay. And the little one is going to kindergarten in 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks' time, Stephanie will have all morning to herself, and then she's going to start thinking about going back to work because she's still off at the moment, sick. She's just been given another 4 weeks off.
She can't drive a car.
She can't drive a car anyway, so she can't go into work, but that's another story.
And that's hard for her because they got fantastic weather on the weekend.
They do, yeah, nearly 30 odd degrees, wasn't it?
And today, back to raining.
Chucking it down. That's why we moved here, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Because you couldn't handle the, what's it called, schwankungen? What's that in English? Schwankung. One day this, the other day that. I can't even remember what the word is. German's got some words that are just right, aren't they, really? To schwankung. Schwankung. It's like the hotel I stayed in Austria. It was the Karawankenhof. We all had a little titter about that as well. Okay, Rocky Earthcat, cheers Sim, your channel's awesome, thank you so much. Ruth, hi Joanne Hurley, just subscribe to your channel, cool dude. How's you both, Tim and Christina, says Daniel. We're fine, thank you Daniel. Going back here. Craig is saying, thank you Craig, that's the link to sponsor the channel. Use family and friends, thank you very much. And Daniel's Adventure saying hi to Joanne. Lynn Kasatkins on. Hi Tim, Christina, and everyone in the chat. So me, what's happened to me? Obviously you saw what I did on Friday. I went to Freaky Friday and did not drink. That was good, wasn't I?
It was really
And
good.
I didn't drink the whole bottle of wine either. We've still got half a bottle of wine from Friday night.
It was so good.
What did we have on Saturday? Oh, I had a beer on Saturday, didn't I?
Yeah, we had things you made. Chicken.
No, I meant to
tenders,
drink.
Nothing.
Just water, wasn't it? And then last night, I can't even remember what we had last night. I had a beer and you had a water.
Last night was Sunday.
Yeah, what did we eat on Sunday? Tapas, wasn't it?
No, the chicken tenders with
Oh, Saturday we had a Chinese. Oh yeah, Donna, if you're watching, thank you for sponsoring the Chinese on Saturday night. So that was good. We went over to Rosa Centre to the, what's it called? I've got to do the oven.
Oh,
Be
yeah.
right back. You carry on.
Yeah.
Let me put you full frame in.
Now that I think about it, we didn't do much last week. It was the week before when we told you about taking the bus, buying our beds. But and I'm going for breakfast. But last week wasn't a lot more. Yeah, but Stephanie is really doing good, and Tim's sister is always worried that it's gonna be too much for her. But she's tough and she's still young, so. What else can I tell you? Slept long again this morning. You know, I don't know what it is. When I wake up really early in the morning, then I'm doom and gloom. I wake up and I think, everything shit. And sleep a few hours and I'm really upbeat. But I'd like to stop that, to sleep so long, because you get used to it, and I never know what's gonna happen with Tim, if he might have to go to hospital or something. And when the other people take care of me, and they probably wouldn't let me sleep so long. But I hope that's not gonna happen so soon. And the political situation is a bit worrying at the moment too. So just not think about it. We can't change a bit anyway. But in the morning I listen to politics on the radio a lot. And I'm gonna stop doing that. Won't help. So I'm gonna go to the quiet radio channel where they play quiet music, a bit classic. That's gonna help.
Oh, I've missed something here.
So good you're back.
I'm back in the room.
Am I running out of topics?
What I should have done was played the video like I said I was going to do.
Yeah.
So we're going to play the first interview now. What time is it now? 19. Okay, we've got plenty of time. So we're going to play Avil and Tony. There's a couple we met in the Monte Cristo. We met them also 2 years ago. And I'm going to play this. It's a very short interview in the Monte Cristo yesterday. Ladles and jelly spoons, Tim down for Living with MS in Tenerife here. It is Sunday afternoon. I'm having a quick pint down by the Monte Cristo, and I've met some people that we've known for 2 years, near enough, but I couldn't put the face to the names, and now I'm going to. Ladle jelly spoons, this is Avil. Hi Avil.
Hello.
And you're married to Tony.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's your wedding anniversary. It was yesterday.
It was on Friday.
On Friday.
His birthday, mine.
There we go. Should we show his face, shall we?
Go on then. Go on.
This is Tony. There you go. I might get I might get what's it called for that?
Smile.
Showing naked people, you
Yes.
know. That's terrible. So Avril, first of all, why did you pick Tenerife?
Well, I've never been to Tenerife till last year. I've been lots of other places. Tony's had been here loads. A lot of my family members, my mum and dad, love it. They come here. They used to go to Costa Rica, Las Americas, and I just looked online. It was TUI hypermarket, and we actually found Los Albatross.
The Albatross, I'll just show you that.
Across the
That's over
road.
here, look. That's right next to Monte Cristo.
one.
It's got a beautiful little
Sun
pool,
terrace,
sun.
yeah.
It's got a sun
Sun terrace,
solarium at the
yeah,
top,
yeah.
right opposite the Mirador de Callao, which is the beautiful view of Callao Savaki, and views over to La Gomera. It is really, really beautiful. And
Well, yeah,
so,
sorry.
did you find that you found it on TUI hypermarket, right?
Yeah.
And was
and
it reasonable?
It was classed as a 2-star, and it was like about $3.50 each at the time for a week.
The first 50
It was
people.
extremely cheap, and obviously I've never been to Tenerife, and I thought this is, for me, it looked nice and quiet, perfect, that's what I like. We came, when we arrived, we thought we'd come to the wrong place because it had just had an upgrade, and the apartment was absolutely fantastic.
So you were booking a 2-star, and you arrived, and it's more like a 4-star, right?
Yeah, more than a 4-star, it was
Yeah.
absolutely fantastic.
It's going to be 5 stars.
We started off, the first apartment we stayed in, there's different apartments here, so we've stayed in one that's like, I don't know, it's, you've got your bedroom,
So not a studio, it's got like a separate bedroom.
oh yeah, it was,
And is the kitchen in the living room?
yeah, there's a kitchen, there's a table, there's a settee, a TV, all proper mod cons, right up to date, which we couldn't work. So, but Martin, who owns the place, is fantastic. So you go and speak to Martin, and he'd come and show us how to work everything.
He'll sort everything out for you.
Yeah. Second time we came, so that was in April.
Yeah.
Came back because we loved the
April
people
24. So a year ago.
No, last year, yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we love as well is we found somebody we met told us to come to Monte Cristo. Monte Cristo is a lot of expats, and everybody's so friendly. Tells you where to go for food. You just kind of become a part of the family.
You do, you
And
do.
that is what we loved about it. Second time we came was September, and we were in a different apartment, and that was beautiful. This time when we went to book. We could only get a studio apartment because it is that popular within a year.
Oh, exactly.
So we stayed in the but then Martin knew we were coming, so he put us into a sea view. But even what's classed as studio is like top notch.
Well, basically, if you're going out for dinner and breakfast and what have you,
Yeah.
you really don't need anything, really, do you? I mean, you're not sitting inside and watching TV, really, are you?
Well, somebody is sometimes. Somebody does. But you've
Tell him we can't hear him
got
with his don't have a
fantastic-
microphone.
Got a fantastic balcony, overlooking the sea. Whatever you're overlooking, you've got a pool, so it's perfect for families. I keep telling all my family to come over because it is that lovely.
Yeah.
Last time he came, Tony deliberately tried to miss the bus because he didn't want to go home. And that is a God honest truth. And I said, "What are you going to do?" And he goes, "Well, somebody I've met said there's an apartment. I could get the apartment." So it's beautiful here. We really love it. And then since we've been coming here, this is the first time we've actually came over, and on the little minibus there was 3 couples and plus us that have come, so it's really popular, and he's had 7 repeat customers already
Wow.
this year.
And if is it a rude question to say how much did you pay this time?
It was still cheap. What was it? About 6 each, $6.50 each.
For $6.50 each
weeks.
for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
That's
And
really good.
And that's including your accommodation, your flight. But if you want to,
Transfers.
but if you want to contact Martin directly, you can get a better deal.
Better deal,
And
okay.
get your flight. So he's really.
So if you want to book your flights on your own,
Yeah,
and
and your
okay.
transfers, you can do that.
So $6.50 was including flight and transfer.
No, 600.
No, I think it was about
That's all-
$6.50.
that's all done.
I think it was $6.50.
Yeah.
Oh, we paid extra, didn't we, for the leg room? But that's your 20 kilo case with TUI, 20 kilo case.
And do you need the 20
Manchester.
kilos?
Not really.
I mean, basically, it's 2 pairs of knickers.
But it's free. But it's your flight.
Only better knickers than you need.
Exactly.
It's your 20 kilo in the hold, 10 kilo on the flight,
Yeah.
and then your transfers, and that was $6.50. So that was, I mean,
I mean, you can get the bus from the
Steal.
airport. But you might as well just get on the
That is a
transfer.
steal, that is a steal,
Steal,
yeah.
So, Ladles and Jelly Spoons, this is the Albatross by Malibu over there. It's owned by the same people that have the Atlantic Holiday Company, and there is a car park next to it. So if you've got to hire a car, you can park there,
Yeah,
right?
yes,
So
yeah.
So parking's not a problem. It's got a beautiful little pool. It's right opposite the Monte Cristo, the Three Horseshoes, Masala Indian restaurant. We got the Kyle Street next door, best burgers in town.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you got the row of restaurants down the bottom there. You got Steak 21, you've got Cibot, you've got Casa Maria, you've got Webby's favourite, you got the Sanguilar, and on the El Ancla down there you got the Romantica, my favourite, Little Germany, and next to that you got the Davina Comida. You've also got the sushi bar and the fish bar down the bottom, El Ancla. You got the bar and the restaurant inside the Atlantic Holiday Company that's open to the public, and of course down the beach. So there's plenty to do without going up hills. And if you do decide to go uphill, you got Mum's Pizza and Bombay Bavu above. Next door to that, you got the Eclipse Bar, which is full of expats at the weekend. Opposite that, you got a Ukrainian Russian bar that does Italian food. I don't know what that's all about, but then there's
Nebula.
Momo's. My favourite cafe is Momo, and then in the complex where Nebula is, you got 3 bars downstairs and 1 bar upstairs.
Oh, we didn't know that, did we?
So you've got the Eden Gin Bar, then you got the Nebula. Above you've got the Tapas Bar, the Terraza El Habli, where you've got to go around the back to go up the steps. And then if you go around back of the steps, underneath the steps there's a hidden gem, which is the Rincon de Criollo. It's a South American bar, and they do massive portions for cheap prices.
Where we going
So
there?
€10, €15, €20. You even get a nice fish chips and mushy peas there as well.
You need, isn't it? That's
There
what
you
you
go.
need to know.
So that's that's where you need to go.
Sorted out for the next 2 weeks.
There's another hidden bar up behind the Mind Hotel, which is called the Terraza Sueño Azul, and they do all-you-can-eat barbecues on a Friday, and on a Sunday they do a great Sunday lunch with Yorkshire pudding and everything. So there's plenty to do in the town. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and have a look in the playlist for everything to do with Chaos Savaki here. I want to thank Avil and Tony for being interviewed today. And we'll see you. Oh yeah, Tony wants to say something.
There's one thing.
Well, as long
This place is
just a
full
minute,
of-
just a minute.
This
Just
place,
hold that.
This place is
Hold that.
absolutely. This
hold it.
place is absolutely gorgeous, and it's not full of idiots. They're all proper, down-to-earth people, and everybody gets on with each other. You will absolutely love it to bits. That's all I got to say.
Cool dude. Tony, thank you so much, my friend. And Avril, let's turn me round. Oh, that's a bit too close. Let's zoom out a bit. There we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, Tim down for Limit Emerson Sandy. I'll see you. And here we go. Go over here as well. Here's the next people we're going to interview. See ya. Wouldn't want to be you. Okay. Whilst you were looking at that, I looked at this, and basically I know what's happening. I've got massive upload and download speeds, but you can see the latency there. It should be around about 3, and it's 45. So it is my network that's the problem, not you guys, and it's not the upload download speed. I mean, that's a reasonable upload and download speed, isn't it? So unfortunately, there we go. Oh, am I boring you, Chris?
Sorry.
It is now 6:29, so we're going to go and say hello to what's his name?
Adam.
To Adam. So it is now open. So if you're going to timothydow.com/live and you want to join us on the group thing, then please do. Probably the easiest one. But she did say that if you're organising your own flights, he does do and he will take a booking on his own, which is pretty good. So we'll see that. Okay, just a minute. Christina's going to cough her head off, so I'm going to go to me. There you go. You get me big and live. Don't forget to go to live and come in and say hello. Even if you're in for 2 minutes, just go hello. If not, we'll play another video. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. While Adam's dialing in, I'm going to play another video, which was the Dutch couple. So let's get rid of this. and we're going to play the next one. Ladles and Jelly Spoons, Tim down for Living with MS in Tenerife. I've got another couple that I'd like to interview. It's Eddie and Petra, and they're from Holland. Unfortunately, I don't speak any Dutch, but that's good for you because they've decided they're going to be able to speak English. So I'm going to ask basically the question, why did you pick Tenerife? And why especially our village, Cayo Salvaje? And I'll just let them tell the story.
All right.
So here we go. Okay, so why Tenerife and why Cayo Salvaje?
Oh, that's a bit difficult to say because my wife wanted to go to Kyrgyzstan. Mm-hmm. We were there last year. But it was a bit too difficult to what we gonna do there, how we gonna do that. Mm-hmm. And then she saw Tenerife, and she think Tenerife is also okay. Why not? Why not?
Have you been before?
No, this is the first time.
First time,
yes.
Okay. Yeah. And did you just find it online?
My wife find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find it online.
Yeah.
We went 3 times to Gran Canaria. So then you see a lot and you want something else. We have friends who have been here on Tenerife and they said it was beautiful. So
how did you find the village?
The village, via TUI online.
Okay, so the TUI offered you the hotel and
Yes.
you thought that was nice?
Yes. And,
South Coast,
the South
sunshine.
Coast and not that busy as Adesia
Okay.
and Los Cristianos.
And you prefer that, yeah?
Yeah, small
we
town.
prefer not that busy crowding.
I call it the ghetto down there.
The ghetto, yeah.
Ghetto.
But it's a term of endearment.
Yeah, we went there for a boat trip and we said to each other, it's very crowded here and we are glad we are
You were
here.
glad that you came here?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it was a good choice.
And do you plan to return here?
Maybe.
Okay.
Or then in the north, you see in the north.
The north is very nice. It's more. There's a different climate there. It's more like a rainforest.
Yes.
In the summer, it's very, very nice.
Yes.
And in fact, we get every type of climate here. Microclimates are the rule, yeah. And whereabouts in Holland do you live, or in Netherlands?
In the north.
North. Assen, where the TT is.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'd just like to ask you one other question. Have you ever seen me on YouTube? Adam is on. So we're going to chat with Adam, and he's coming over on Thursday, I think, and we're going to meet up on Friday. Let me just let's have a look at this. There's my calendar. Friday, meet Adam. So I've got it in my calendar.
How long is he staying?
Just till Sunday. He's coming Thursday night, come till Sunday. It's not long.
Oh,
So you won't get to meet him. And North Tenerife man's on, or NTM video. Click live to get in the chat. I'm going to actually, what I'll do is I'll put the thing up here. Copy. What's that? No, interview chat. We don't want that. We want to copy the link and put it in here. So that's the link for the live. Facebook group and Alan's Homemade Vlogs. You all post comments. Okay, cool dude. Let's get that. What's this? So, sorry about that. I was just doing something there. I've realised that I can put Adam here. So if anybody else comes in, I'll put Adam here, and you can go over to that side, which is pretty cool. So, Chris, can you see Adam right next to you? If you turn to your left, no, to your right, and give him a kiss. Oh, he wasn't watching. Get your glasses on. Well, wait till he get his glasses back on. Now turn to your right and give him a kiss. Cool dude. So I'm going to go back down here now. Now no sound. Oh dear. There should be sound. I'm going to check it out. Can you hear me, Mother? Can you hear me, Mother? Sound now? So, sorry about that. Yeah, there is sound now. I've realised that I can put... I just wasn't saying anything because I was doing other stuff, and I didn't realise that I was like... Anyway, so another story. So it's 1840. Adam's coming over on and have a bit of a chat together. See if we can do that. What was their answer about your show? What was their answer about your show? I'll have to look back to see. Oh, sounds good, Siobhan. Thank you. Jimmy, support. Support Steve's video channel. Okay, yeah. Thanks all, Alan. Jassy. I'm trying to look what that means, Jimmy. Don't forget the thumbs up. Okay, Jimmy said that. Alan, anyone made interesting? I've started a new Facebook group. We did that one. YouTube one's way behind now. Hey, Dave. Okay. Cool, dude. Alan just joined. I'll have a look later, Alan. I'll have a look later. So this guy here is coming over Thursday night, and then Friday morning we're going to meet up, and we're going to have a bit of a cast. Are we going to eat something? You and me? Eat? Yeah? Breakfast? Yeah? I'm going to have breakfast with Adam on Friday. You want to come?
Let's see.
We'll see, okay. There you go. So if anybody else wants to come on and say hello, it's timothydowd.com/live, and I've actually put the link in the description. Which will change next week, I think. And if not, then I'll play another video. Okay, I'm going to play another video. Live. I'm going to say, I am going to play another video. And then I'm going to do this. This is Paula and Dean.
Here.
So testing, 1, 2. What's your names?
Paula.
And Dean.
Paula and Dean. From where are you?
Sunderland.
Sunderland?
Sunderland.
Okay. So ladles and jelly spoons. We've got Paula and Dean from Sunderland, and I just met them outside the mural where I'm on it, and I showed off a bit, and now I'm asking them a couple of questions. You just have to talk into that, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Catch you up. So you're from Sunderland?
Yeah.
And why do you pick Tenerife, and when did you first come?
First came when we were 17.
17.
2 years ago then?
Yeah, plus 40. And we actually stayed in the Commodoro on the front, and it was very much still a village type, wasn't it?
Yeah, there wasn't
Village.
much here.
There was no road at the top along to Las Americas. It was a dirt track. We just fell in love with it, and we come out about 3 or 4 times a year.
Yeah.
Always here Christmas and New Year.
Oh wow! So
Brought the
you
family
so you
here.
basically live here?
Well,
would like to.
Can't afford it, to be honest.
No. It's we were lucky because we came out in 2014, just before Brexit.
Yeah.
So that was easy, but now
Yeah.
it's no chance.
We should have done it a long time ago.
Yeah.
But we brought the kids out a lot, haven't we? And they come back with their families now, and it's our happy place.
That's what a lot of people say.
Yeah.
That. A lot of people say that. Another question is, was it always Tenerife, or did you go to other islands?
You've been to Gran Canaria,
Yeah, I've been to Gran
haven't you?
Canaria.
Been to Lanzarote.
Lanzarote.
But this just always draws us back for whatever reason.
Okay.
There's just something about it, something special.
And what's your favourite thing to do on the island? I know it must have changed over the years, but what about now?
What would you say?
Favourite thing to do?
Flop and drop.
Flop and drop, basically.
Yeah.
We like the beach. We love the food. El Bogado, our favourite restaurant.
Really?
Yeah, I love it.
Very nice. Very nice.
Love it.
And if you were going out at night, where would you recommend people to go of our age?
Square.
The Bull and Moon.
Oh yeah, the Bull and Moon.
The Bull and Moon.
With
Yeah.
I've never
Jenny
seen
and
that.
Steve.
Jenny and Steve.
Yeah.
Just up past Solarona.
Yeah.
Just up the side street there, the Bull and Moon.
The Bull and Moon.
Jenny and
Okay.
Steve always get a warm welcome from
Cool
those
dudes.
two.
Well, thanks very much.
Okay, you're
We'll be
most
going
welcome.
out tonight at around about between 6 and 6:30
Okay.
on my channel, Timothy Dowd.
Right. Okay, that's lovely.
If you can't remember that, there's the QR code if you want to take
All
a
right.
picture
Yeah,
of it.
we'll do.
But it's basically timothydowd.com or Timothy Dowd on YouTube.
Brilliant. I'll tell the kids look out for it tonight. That's brilliant. Thank you.
Cool.
Good. Nice meeting you.
Okay. Yeah.
You too.
Have a lovely day.
And
Thanks for your time.
yeah, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks. Off to
Okay.
spend some money in Zara now. Thank you.
See ya. So, ladles and jelly spoons, we're getting on this one here, and we're going to put Jassy in guest number 1 spot. There he is. Cool dude. And we're going to put Adam in this spot. There you go. Cool dude. Can we hear you?
Yes, can you hear me, Tim?
Yes, we can. Loud and clear. Thanks for coming in, Jassy. You're back at home now, are you, in London?
I am. So, so big shout out, Tim, Chris, and Adam. Lovely to see you again. Really enjoying today's show. So, what have I been up to? I've been in London today. So I went to a Canva event. So Canva is a company that creates, design assets and things like that. So I really had a good time meeting the team. And there was a lot of creativity going on there. So they were doing cool things like posters. So I made this kind of fun poster. Hopefully you guys can see that and
cool.
just put that together. So they had some nice printing going on, and it was really cool just to, meet other creatives and designers together. So just really had, a real blast at the Canva HQ in London. And I got to meet some of the team, and I made some connections. So let's see how things go. But they have a really good culture there. They have like free breakfast and lunch every day.
That's what happened to me.
It was really good.
Be careful, that's what happened to me.
Oh, you'd love it there, Tim, I'm sure.
I
So
really
it
would.
was nice speaking to other designers and creatives. So it was, I had a really good time there.
If I had my time over again, I was in my sort of 30s or my 40s, I'd be full into that, But retired now, I don't think I could do a day's work now. It takes me all my time to wash the bloody pots in the kitchen, to tell you the truth.
Yeah. Well, I think, the kind of culture they have there is they make it fun. So it doesn't really feel like work. Because if you enjoy what you're doing, actually, it's a hobby, but you're also working at the same time.
That's also
so
true.
That's how it came across.
In fact, what you should do is make your job your hobby, or make your hobby your job. Otherwise, you're just slogging it out, and life's too long, and you're dead a long time. So you've just got to really enjoy every day as you do it. Every day as you do it. And your sound is fantastic with your earphones on. Thank you very much for that.
Okay, great stuff. Yeah. So
So give us the rundown,
I was
Rocky
in-
Earth guy. What you been doing?
Yeah, I was in Mallorca last week, so
saw
I had a
that.
really good time there. Yeah, so I'm getting the videos edited today, so Mallorca was great. I was lucky enough to meet Alex, who runs the Mallorca Under the Sun channel. So we
Right.
got together, we had an hour and a half, and she was great. She gave me some really good tips and tricks, and she's got a great channel there. Go and check it out if anyone gets a chance. And she just gave me lots of knowledge sharing, and how I can expand the channel and we had a good laugh as well. So it was really awesome meeting Alex, and I'm hoping to go back there, and then we can do a collaboration. And furthermore, I was just walking down the beach in Magaluf, and then I saw this fella with a camera, and I was like, "Hey, are you a fellow
Was
YouTuber?"
that Cole?
And that it wasn't cool. I wish it was. I just missed him by a few minutes. I'd
Uh-huh.
taken a wrong turn. I almost kind of met him on his live. That would have been wonderful.
That
So,
would have been good. Yeah.
yeah, that would have
Who
been
was it
great.
then?
So I'm gonna plan a trip down to Bournemouth to see Carl at some point this summer. So it was Steve and Anita Mallorca. So Steve was a
All
wonderful
right.
fella. He was a retired chemistry teacher. He'd been in Mallorca for like over 30 years,
It's
and it
vibes of
was
Breaking Bad, right?
yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. So it was a bit of serendipity to meet him, and we just shared some ideas. So he's also put a video out, and maybe I can share the link,
Hmm.
with you guys, or you can pop it in the
You are
channel
a
afterwards.
moderator on my channel, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you can share the link there, no problem.
yeah. I'll share that, so you'll see me turn up in someone else's YouTube video, which I thought was kind of cool. So it was really a fantastic trip there in Magaluf and Palm Nova. So they got some beautiful landscapes and beaches there. So I can't wait to go back there. Although I want to come back to Tenerife as well,
But Magaluf
Tim.
to
So
me
yeah.
has got the same reputation as Tenerife South has, I suppose, hasn't it?
Well, yeah. I
Is it
mean,
like Tenerife with less sun in the winter?
well, Magaluf is the party town, right? So it can be a bit overwhelming for me. I did some very short filming there. It was there was just a lot of people around. I
Hmm.
have to be safe there, and the rest of it is very nice. It's very quiet. I think Palma Nova is one of my favorite places. You've got a couple of great beaches there. There's hotels, and there's some great restaurants and food there. So it's a really fantastic
This is
place, and
Mallorca,
it's only a
right?
couple of hours. Mallorca, yeah.
This is Mallorca. What's that place, the German place where all the Germans go in Mallorca?
The Bollerman.
Ballermann. Have you heard of that? Ballermann?
No, I haven't. I'll need to check that out.
Ballermann, Mallorca. It's
Okay.
That's a
it's
bit
basically
too
Veronica's.
wild, I think.
Where is this? Platja de Palma, Carretera de Arenal. Closes at midnight, it says. Oh no, that's just Balneary. Oh no, it's Ballermann something else. But yeah, Ballermann, Mallorca, here we go. Mallorca.com is the classic. No beach is better known or famous than the infamous party beach of Mallorca, the Balneario 6, known as Ballermann. Here, sangria used to flow in the mornings with young people, mostly from Germany. Used to have one huge party. However, rules and etiquette were introduced to curb the party, and the Balneario guests, with the reputation of the party beach today, does it live up to the reputation? So Ballermann was very famous, and in Germany they call Mallorca Mali. Mali, we're going to Mali.
Can't hear anything down anymore.
What?
Are they talking still?
Are they talking? Are you talking? Only I'm
No,
talking.
I'm not
I'm
talking.
talking. No, nobody's talking. So that's why you can't hear it. She can see, but she can't. She can only see outlines, can't you?
Yeah.
So she doesn't know what's happening. I was talking. What are you on about? Can you hear me, mother?
Me. Yeah.
She's cool. And of course, this guy here doesn't talk.
Would
He's
be
coming over
nice
on
to
Thursday.
meet him.
I'm going to meet him Friday morning, but offline. I'm not going to chase it after him again. MallorcaUnderTheSun.com website, Mallorca Under the Sun. Thanks, Craig. So, what's your next trip, Jesse?
Well, yeah, I'm trying to find the most budget-friendly trip that I can make. So Crete in Greece is looking good. I really did like Santorini in Greece a few weeks ago. So it was absolutely amazing to see, the blue top domes of the churches and all the amazing houses and architecture there. So it was really stunning. I was only there for a few days, but I got a good deal. So I'm really liking Greece, and I think it'll be great to go back there. So yeah, Crete is in the forerunner, although it could be Sardinia as well. It depends where I can get a kind of sub £500 holiday. That would be my budget. So I'm happy to find the best deal I can get.
I'll tell you what you need to do. You need to fly to Nuremberg right? Then get a bus down to Regensburg and go in the Irish bar called the Irish Harp, and the owner there lives in Crete. So in the week I think she's in Crete, and she flies in on a Friday night and does the weekend in the bar, and then flies back out home. So she's got a manager in there, so she doesn't have to be there all the time. So you go in the Irish bar, introduce yourself, and then say, "Oh, I'd love to go to Crete," and then you never know, she might invite you over. She's from Poland.
Okay, great.
She's called Ola. Hi, Ola, if you're watching.
Oh,
or if
good to know.
if you fly to Heraklion, we had a great adventure in Crete, didn't we? The story's amazing, but it's a very long story. I'm going to cut it short. Basically, what happened was we were flying out to Crete, and the local Greek restaurant we knew because we lived like 100 yards away. So sometimes we'd be on the balcony, we'd say, "I'm not cooking tonight, let's go Greek." And we'd drink ouzos like there's no tomorrow, and then have the Greek special food. And we ended up being part of the family, if you like. So they said, if you ever go, let us know if you're going to. So we said, yeah, we'll go. So I booked a package holiday, didn't I, to Hotel Daenerys. And Hotel Daenerys, they said, "We've never heard of that. Where is it?" I said, "It's in Analipsis." But I didn't say that. What I did is I went on to Google Maps. I put in Analipsis, and this thing came up at the bottom end of Crete, looking out to Africa, right? So I just copied it and sent them a link, you see. And so, actually, I didn't send them a link. I showed them the link, that's right. And they said, "Oh, right, if you want a taxi, my uncle, who I knew, is doing taxis now, and he'll take you." I said, "Great." So we landed. I didn't get on the bus. I just got in the taxi with this guy that we knew, and it took us 2.5 hours to get to Analipsis.
Our daughter was still young.
Our
then.
daughter was like 4 or 5, was she?
And 8.
Eight, yeah. So we're in this taxi for 2.5 hours going from Heraklion down to the south coast. Anyway, we get to Analipsis, and the guy goes, "Where's the hotel?" I said, "You're the taxi driver." He says, "Yeah, but you said Analipsis." So he stopped. He says, "Hotel Daenerys? Hotel Daenerys? Hotel Daenerys?" Nobody had heard of it. He said, "Are you sure it's here?" I said, "Yeah, Analipsis." He says, "There's about 12 Analipsis in Crete. It's like, it means small church." But you pointed this one out. I said, "Well, that's the one I saw on Google Maps." And we found out it's right next to the airport, right? It's right next.
Wow.
So we had to go all the way back. And Stephanie threw up, didn't she? And then we got back and we got to this hotel. It was horrible. Don't go to Hotel Daenerys. Although if you're looking for a budget hotel, it's probably all right. So we ended up going to Hotel Daenerys. I think it's Daenerys, wasn't it? Hotel Daenerys. Yeah.
The first one, the horrible one.
Yeah, the horrible one. And then we stayed there one night, and then I got the tour operator to pick me up. Okay, I got the tour operator to pick me up and take me to I said, "Take me to any 5-star hotel." So they took me to this one, and we didn't like it. Then they took me to the next one, and we stayed there. What was it called? Like the Minotaur or something like. No, it wasn't the Minotaur.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was Minos Palace.
Minos Palace.
Minos Palace. It's on a half island in Ios Nikolaos. And Ios Nikolaos is a beautiful little fishing port with an inland sea, if you like, with boats in it. And all around the inland sea, all up the cliffs and everything, there's fish restaurants as far as you can see. So Ios Nikolaos on the north coast just from Heraklion. And the hotel is Minos Palace. And it's got a saltwater pool you can lie in and read a book. And if you get half board, then you can swap dinner for lunch. And the lunch is like an amphitheatre set into the rocks on this half island, peninsula. So Hotel Daenerys for budget and 5-star luxury at Minos Palace. End of story.
Wonderful. Oh, that's great. Yeah, what a great story. I'm
We
glad
went
you
back
guys
again, didn't we?
eventually found a hotel.
Yeah, we went back again to Minos Palace, but that was yeah, we did.
Did we?
I can't remember now. No, we didn't, did we?
Never did.
We said we were going to, never did we? Maybe in my dreams I did. Right, it's 9 o'clock now, not 9 o'clock, 19 o'clock. Last words from Jessie.
Yeah, I just want to say just thanks for everyone's continued support. It's a great community. It's really lovely to speak to everyone and meet everyone. And, you know, I'm also planning a trip up to Scotland as well. So I caught up with Alan from Alan's Homemade Vlogs, and it was
There you
wonderful.
go.
We had a chat for ages, and he shared so many awesome, inspiring stories about cruising. And we talked about Santorini and all these other travel destinations. So I was very inspired with our chat a few days ago. So yeah, I just want to thank everyone in the community for your continued support. And yeah, I look forward to more travel adventures. And yeah, I can talk about travel stuff all day long. So it's really cool.
It looks like Anne-Marie's on. They've arrived. Have to go. See Kevin. Aki, has Jessie been to Turkey or Egypt?
I've not been to Turkey. I was looking at Marmaris. I know Tenerife Tez is out there as well. And I think Kirk was out there as well recently. Maybe they're still there. So it's an option. I have been to Egypt. I went to Cairo many years ago, and I've seen the pyramids and, you know, the museum in Cairo and Luxor as well. So yeah, Egypt was a fascinating place. So yeah, maybe in the future I could go back there. It's a really cool place.
And how do you rate your trip for Santorini, Aki?
Yeah, I think it was a great place. I mean, I was a solo traveler during that trip. I would say, yeah, it was like a good 8 out of 10 if I
Any
was
cheap
going to rate it.
deals?
Yeah, I mean, my entire trip cost £255. That was with lastminute.com, which included the flight, hotel, and transfer. And I was staying in Parisa, and they have a black beach along there. It's in the south, and then I got the bus and taxis up to the various towns to Fira and Ia. So yeah, it was a good deal.
Cool, dude. And the last QQ there was how much did you pay again?
£255,
£255.
and that included transfers.
And Alan's Homemade Vlogs didn't the Germans at one time buy Mallorca? I think they invaded it. I don't know whether they bought it.
I don't think so.
And Michael's on as well, Edinburgh Beyond. Evening, I'm late, I'm working overtime. Cool, dude. Are you going to go live tonight, Michael? Everybody's saying hi to him. While he replies to that, because he's about 40 seconds behind at the moment, I'm going to thank you, Jessie, for coming on. Thank you very, very much. And this guy here, thank you very, very much. And we'll see you in a couple of days. I'm going to have breakfast with him. I'm going to video it, but I'm not going to go live because I'm not going to go live. Everybody says that was their favourite live of me running after this guy here. But we'll see. I'll edit it out to make me look pretty good. Edinburgh and Beyond. Just waiting for the reply there. Hit the thumbs up. Tim Christine. Thanks again for yesterday. You're so kind. Well, Alan. Enjoy. Okay. I'll contact him later. If he is going live, don't forget to go out to Edinburgh Beyond. Don't forget to subscribe to this guy. Don't forget to give Christine some love for coming on here. And I've got to go and cook now. Jessie, see you in a bit. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. You've been watching.
Thank you.